Fellow Nigerians, lend me your ears, or maybe your calculators too. Our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has written to the National Assembly asking for approval to borrow nearly $24 billion from external creditors over the next 2 years. That's $21.5 billion, 2 billion euros and 15 billion yen to fund infrastructure, health, agriculture, and yes, to improve the livelihoods of the average Nigerian. But wait, which average Nigerian? Because the ones I know are tired, overworked, underpaid, or unemployed entirely. Let's be clear, Nigeria is not new to borrowing. Every administration promises the same thing. We will borrow responsibly to fund critical sectors, yet all we see are abandoned projects and inflated contracts. Let's do the maths. This borrowing plan is 2/3 the size of our national budget, which currently stands at $36.4 billion. And remember, that budget was benchmarked on the crude oil selling at $75 per barrel, but oil is now trading at $60.92. How do you plan a budget on a dream when reality is knocking? We're still a mono economy. Over 80% of our export earnings come from crude oil. But instead of aggressively diversifying, we're borrowing more to survive a global oil slump. And who do we blame? US tariffs or OPEC, or our own inability to cost waste, grow non-oil exports, and reform tax administration? We keep talking about the future, but we're mortgaging it in advance. Our children and their children are already being born with debt chains on their ankles. Nigeria's total public debt over the last count was over 97 trillion naira. Now we want to add more with no guarantee of execution. Just vibes. And do we continue down this path of endless borrowing, or do we finally demand transparency, fiscal discipline, and a results-based approach to governance? If we don't wake up, we will soon be a nation that spends more on debt servicing than on healthcare, education, or security. Oh wait, we're already doing that. The answer, as always, is in your hands and in your voices. Wake up, Nigeria. The debt clock is ticking. Good morning, Nigerians.